Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play Command & Conquer 95, here with me, Artega Omega. Now then, our plan seems to have pretty much stagnated recently. We do need to push into the enemy's base, but more Humvees are coming to get us. Oh dear, I've set the wrong map on. Can use that as a nice feature if you want to zoom in. It works, I suppose, but I do not like the small map. I think you can see enough in the big map.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Alright, more Humvees coming around the back, more enemies going up to the top. I shall greet those with 4 tanks.
Yes, sir.
You guys would like to kill that man, we're going in. They will probably build a tower right in my face. Well called. It seems to have bugged out, not shooting, or maybe it isn't, the sound's bugged out. No, it's shooting, I just saw it. Yes, it is shooting, the sound's just glitched on it. Nope, I can hear it now, I'm not looking at the damn thing.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Lost a tank? No.
Unit
Losing some infantry, I see.
Unit lost.
Is that down? May as well crush these guys. They're sending all sorts of armies towards me now. Just get very angry. Back to the base, team. Back to the base. We're going straight in front, and there is the Orca pad. I believe it's just called a helipad because I believe, and I'm not certain, it can also build Chinooks. But it can only store 1 Orca at a time. So, in order to have 2 Orcas, like they do, you need to have 2 pads. And there's a crate. Now, if you remember, I said that there are a few levels on the Nod missions when there are crates. If you collect them all, then you get a kind of reward in one of the later on levels. That's crate number 2. We're doing pretty good, we've got them all so far. That guy shot even though he was clearly underneath the tank. Now there are yellow dots flooding the map all over the place. We'll try to clean some of those up shortly. I want to have a good exploration of their base first. We're going to need some APCs because they've got a lot of infantry once again. The computer always seems to have a thing about mass infantry, and that is an advanced guard tower. First time we've seen that. That is the same thing, or the same level as the obelisk that Nod had. It is the 2nd level of base defense, and theirs fires rockets. That means it is the GDI's version of a SAM site built into their base defense. There's a few good things about this. Firstly, it can shoot over walls, and that's a handy fact. Remember, rockets can shoot over walls? Yes, you remember that? Good. The obelisk can shoot over the walls as well, but that's neither here nor there. So this thing can shoot over walls, that's handy. And it can shoot upwards into the air, that's handy. That's because Nod don't have purpose-built SAM sites. GDI, sorry. GDI don't have purpose-built SAM sites like Nod do. So they have to make do with that for their anti-air needs. But that's alright. I prefer the obelisks, as does I think just about everyone, but there we go. GDI have got many advantages of their own, namely these chaps. It's a nice little squash move on that grenadier there. Now then, we've got a lot of infantry massing up, so I do want an APC as soon as I can. I feel like I may as well send an attack force around the back, but I want to send it with an APC to help keep the infantry down, because there's a lot of infantry. And I get the feeling we're in the situation where they'll just keep on building. I know one thing I will do, and you may have seen it, given where my cursor was lingering just then. It's a sneaky little plan, but it's one that should work out well for us. There's my APC. And here it is. Engineer. We'll be doing a chopper drop. Not a lame old chopper drop that will completely win the level for us, but just a... Gonna hit 1 target. We're going to hit that when the harvester is in it. That will set the computer back 2,000 credits, and I will be able to sell that thing off for 1,000 credits, I believe. Which will put me up 500 and then down 2,000. So that should do a bit of economic damage for us. Very nice.
Acknowledged.
These guys, nothing really to do. I'll get them exploring, why not?
Unit reporting. Affirmative.
The only thing I'm concerned about is that maybe that will be able to kill us before we can do it, but if we fail with this drop, then we fail with the drop, and I'm not going to
Yes, sir.
load it back until we get it right. I'm just going to try it, and if we fail, we fail.
Vehicle reporting.
But we shall wait, we shall wait.
Unit reporting.
That medium tank should be absolutely fine. We can take out their harvester, because now it's harvesting in a pretty dangerous spot. If anything comes for that, I need to move it pronto.
Yes,
We're
sir.
alright at the moment.
Silos needed.
Silos needed. Oh dear.
Building.
I do wonder if they have only the one harvester, or if they do indeed have two. I'm not certain. I've not seen evidence either way on that one.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out.
So another Humvee coming to take down that tank.
Yes,
I'll give him a mate, just to make sure everything stays nice and safe up there.
Unit reporting.
He will eventually be taken down by Humvees, of course, but it takes a damn long time.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Moving
And
out.
that harvester is on its way back. We need to be ready to just
Unit reporting.
jump that thing as fast as we can.
Yes, sir.
And there's an enemy dangerously near to my
Affirmative.
chopper,
Yes, sir.
but he's not doing anything. That's fine. We will get airborne just for a moment.
Moving out. Yes,
As long as we keep
moving out.
ordering the odd move commands, he won't be able to hit us. He can only shoot at the ground, and then we can land back down. I guess he was just doing a bit of scouting. Not sure why you're scouting on a
Building.
game where you have no fog of war. It's alright.
Waiting order.
Now, my mind says we're going to drop there. We won't have any square for the engineer to run on, so maybe that's a bit dangerous. And we may get shot off by that thing. So maybe I'll drop there instead. I'm worried about that grenadier, but there's going to be worries wherever we do this.
Yes, sir. Affirmative,
At least do have one medium tank. Here comes our harvester friend. Let's give this a go. I've built this up to be somewhat pretty special, so we better be able to pull this off now.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Just there, and I hope that's out of range of the grenadier. Hope we don't get rushed. Not getting rushed. Good.
Reporting. Moving out. Moving out. Waiting order.
Should be a job well done. You, return to base.
GDI.
We'll take that. We'll take all the money that was in the harvester, and then we'll sell it. It's a pretty sneaky plan, you have to admit.
Vehicle report affirmative.
They have stopped air... Oh no, they haven't stopped airstriking. I thought they had, but apparently not. Now my plan is twofold. Firstly, I sell that. Secondly, you squash everything you can.
Reporting.
I don't need a third harvester.
Affirmative.
It's unlikely it would ever escape anyway, but
Moving out.
job number one is to squish, job number two is to explore.
Moving out. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit.
This will do even more damage, economically speaking, I suppose, to them, because now they are spending a lot of money on infantry, which I am squashing immediately. So they must be fairly hard up on funds.
Affirmative. Roger. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building.
I will have many tanks ready to go soon also.
Silos needed.
Knowledge.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Anyway, if you would just like to drive to the far edge, we'll see what we can find.
Unit reporting.
One tank there.
Unit reporting.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
We'll take that down.
Yes, moving out.
And all of the other tanks I'm going to set on the coast to take down the ships. I don't know why you're just sat there. Keep moving.
Knowledge.
Lots of power. If we can take down all the power, then that advanced guard tower, that one, will go offline. That'll be handy.
construction.
There is a
complete.
sneaky drop we can do around here. We can drop people here and force our way through the wall into that. We can drop an engineer off there and steal that. All of those are good plans.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the three of you like to group up with the rest of the squad, and we will take out their stupid boats. Then we shall charge in through the front, and we shall hopefully kill everything. Where's my APC? I'm a little concerned. I told it to 1v1 a Humvee, it should not be dead. But whatever, I don't see it. There's another airstrike, that would win. That's a lot of tanks.
Acknowledged. Unit moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anyway, onward to victory we march. Well, drive, roll, whatever.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
This should be the age-old plan of mass tanks in through the front door. As far as plans goes, it's pretty good. Given that he came all the way from over there, either they built a new one, or they have 2 refineries. It's impossible to tell.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Now, got all these tanks lined up against the edge,
Yes, sir.
and then just hope we can reach the far boat. I'm not sure if we can actually reach that one that's
Moving out. Yes, sir.
on the far side of the river.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
I'm sure we can, actually.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, acknowledged. Wait, moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaiting
We'll take a bit of damage, but what can you do? We have to take these things down at some point. Shoot at it then, come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Unit reporting. Acknowledged.
I don't believe you guys have to be ordered to attack the boat. Good grief.
Unit reporting. Yes, affirmative.
There we go, one down, and we shall take the other on the return.
Yes, sir.
The enemy's harvester's coming now. We shall
Acknowledged.
start damaging it, why not?
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building.
Yes, moving. Yes, sir.
That may anger them, but we can live with being angered. We nearly missed the return boat, how very foolish of me. Anyway, once we take the ship down, we'll be in pretty good shape to bust into the enemy's place, maybe with a Chinook drop around the back like we suggested. Maybe we won't bother, maybe we'll just go straight in for the front door. All these tanks, they'll probably do quite well. Now, they got quite annoyed when I attacked their harvester. They sent a couple of Humvees and 1 Grenadier.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Everybody stay put.
Acknowledged.
Get it on the return.
Vehicle reporting.
Construction
Moving
complete.
out. Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
3 fresh tanks can take over this, and these 2 can come back for some relief,
Moving out.
aka a repair.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when all said and done, I think this level is looking pretty good.
Affirmative.
There's little the enemy has left that's a threat to us, in all honesty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm amazed that Humvee managed to take down the tank, but there he did. There he goes. He did very, very well for himself. Now then,
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
you guys can just get crushing for me. That would be much appreciated. There we go. And your new job will be to stand up here and take down that harvester. I'm bored of waiting for this ship. We shall catch him later. We shall charge him for the front door, as is my normal style.
Moving out.
This will involve the age-old tactic of trying to crush all the infantry and taking out the tower that I have to keep reviving.
Waiting. Moving out.
And actually, I will wait for the boat, because it can't be that far away now.
Unit reporting. Affirmative.
Admittedly, it is damaged, so it will take longer to get to us.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Sending out a lot of infantry now to escort their harvesters, but you can kind of understand that. If they lose their harvester, it will be very bad for them after all, so it's a good plan.
Moving out.
Here is the ship.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order.
There goes the ship, and there goes the speed. There goes the video. Yes, going to be cutting it off here. Hopefully you'll join me next time, and we will storm straight into their base. I'll see you then.